Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. Italy have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the opposition into thinking that they're just going to sit back and then hope to produce an aggressive counter-attack or two. This system can accommodate that.
Tries a shot! There it is!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come... Memento! That's been cut out, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ronaldo wants to run onto this.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
There's the shot! Well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Played into space. Rui Costa with a definite foul there. Rui Costa did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. He's played it back. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Bruno Fernandes. Hullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, terrible pass. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Good ball, good take. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Rui Costa. This is a promising build-up. And he stands tall, impenetrable. No way through. Raul. Not the most convincing of passes. He's picked his way through. Oh, it's Bebeto. So much time and space here. He's rising! No, not the best of headers. And he's intervened well there. And it's O'Shea. Can he get on the end of this? Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's roll! Rodri. Pullet, who's set up one goal so far. Vieira. Bruno Fernandes. Bale. Pullet. Luis Suarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to pass it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
He might even be thinking about a pop here, Peter. I'm not sure how wise that might be.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping. Well, I thought it started... And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Bebeto. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Space for him to turn and look. Oh, greatly! Oh, crossbar! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Vieira. Bruno Fernandes has found the net here, of course. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Rodri. Looking tidy in possession here. He's a sharp little ball here. Suarez finds himself offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Numero 21, Luis Suarez. Lasciano il campo per il numero 17, il numero 18, Eto'o.
Vieira. That's an imaginative pass. It's come to nothing. Defending of the desperate variety. And the counter is on. He's going to be disappointed with that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Fernandes being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, that looks a good ball through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cucurella. Now here's the delivery. Corner it is. And we have our very first corner. Oh, good effort! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 10.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Il numero 8. Modric.
Maldini.
Il numero 21.
Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Vieira. Cucurella. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Now it's Ferran Torres. Looking to play him in. Zanetti is wide and looking to get onto this. And this is Raul. He has found the way. Real chance! Goal, Italy! And the comeback is complete. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Italy clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Short changes him with that pass. And that has left him in a heap. Ronaldo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Menu. That's a cute ball. Cucurella calmly anticipates. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for the run. Eto'o has the space to scheme. That is a brilliant interception. Raul. Well, that's well spotted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. O'Shea. And it's Zanetti. Raul wants to run onto this. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Italy have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Menu. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Modric. Now it's Aguero. Ferran Torres. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Ferran Torres. And that has sent him sprawling. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So we're ready to go. And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that...
And that's it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight, he's rising! Ronaldo is flagged offside. Looking for the run. No, he's not getting past him there.
I hope I don't seem biased towards my compatriot, but I really think John O'Shea could have a very big role to play here.
Listen, you don't win all the medals that he's won without doing something right, do you?
Exactly. And I think he's going to have a busy game covering all sorts of defensive positions, especially when the team's on the front foot. That's when his versatility really comes into its own.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi. Vieira. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Vieira. And he was quick to react. And it's Cucurella. And the through ball. And this is Bebeto. He's got plenty of space out wide here. In it comes. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Rodri, very much a man of this moment. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Bale knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here.
Italy always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. He's shifting through the gears here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And this is Luis Suarez. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Luis Suarez! Goal! Manchester United! So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the pass is intercepted. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Manchester United have it. It's Luis Suarez! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Maldini. Bebeto. Rodri. And he has been fouled there. And it's Messi. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bale makes the interception. Now it's Hullet. And this is Luis Suarez.
That's going in strongly.
And here's Hullet. And that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Chance! And no mistake. Italy are back in business. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bebeto receives it in a wide position. Messi. That's the end of the first 45. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Rodri. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than Luis Suarez! Marvellous goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United leading now. Modric did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Bebeto having a look. And now as good a time as any to pull level. That was travelling.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Italy are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception.
Italy really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cucurella gets into a good position. Defending of the desperate variety. Messi. Pull it. That has been cut short. And it's O'Shea. He's in a great position here. And this is Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Modric. Hefty. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to be all square.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 23, numero 8, Modric.
Oh, what a save from Van der Sar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cucurella is always looking to play quality balls. And here's Raul. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Rodri. Now it's Rafael Leao. Deftly away. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Zanetti. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Italy really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's one-on-one, surely! And it's lofted through here. Ferran Torres is in a really good position out wide. Well, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. Rui Costa! And that could have brought them level.
Rui Costa clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Rui Costa. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cucurella. The pass has gone astray. Raul, it's Raul! And that could come back to haunt them. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he should have made them pay.
Ferran Torres deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's Maldini. Cucurella. Looking for options for movement. Oh, what has happened here? Eto'o! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Ferran Torres. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. There will be 4 extra minutes. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 3, O'Shea. Lascia il campo per il numero 2.
Rising over the bar. Rafael Leao! Rafael Leao! And it's in! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That's it. Manchester United can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here.
Signore e signori, benvenuti
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Memento! That's another chance! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
O'Shea. Rui Costa. Now, can they get him away?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He leaps for it! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Bale making good progress. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Raul absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Tries to play it through, and this is Raul. Shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. Strokes it back.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's had it nicked away. This is a promising build-up. Lovely feet. Can he get on the end of it? Tries a shot! And no mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Italy are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Cucurella is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Cucurella. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Ferdinand. And it's Ferdinand. To Bale. Nicely weighted ball. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. And he's certainly on Luis Suarez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Suarez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Manchester United awarded another corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Zanetti clears. Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he thumps it clear. Ferdinand. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through? Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's well positioned here. Looking to play him in. And he's in on goal. That's a dangerous ball. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Pullet makes a dash for it. O'Shea. Zanetti looking for the run. And this is Rui Costa. And he's cut it out. Rodri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Maldini.
Oh, really well played.
And it's Rodri. Now it's Bebeto. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Bruno Fernandes. Neatly clipped into space. Cleared without hesitation. Good effort from distance. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. We're on the move again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's got away. And this is Rui Costa. Vieira with a fine tackle. Punched away. Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Zanetti gets into a good position. Italy have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. Luis Suarez. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hullet. Bale. Bale is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's a promising position. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He's found the way through. Good read, needed to be. Bruno Fernandes. That's beautifully weighted. Caught offside that time. Rui Costa.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a...
And a header! No, just not quite.
Raul certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Sostituzione per il Manchester United. Numero 6.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Lasciano il campo per
Maldini.
il numero 17.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Rafael Leao. And that was very necessary. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's Rodri. Cahill kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Messi. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Threads one in. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. It was a great finish. He put it away. It's Eto'o! Cucurella. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Desai spots it and intercepts. Messi. Vieira. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Eto'o. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And this is Messi. And a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. They've won a corner.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 10.
Manchester United have their third corner.
Numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Cucurella with the short one.
Il numero 25.
It's a sharp little ball here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Time and again they are repelled. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, well played. Rafael Leao.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Eto'o. Tries one from range. Sensational from Eto'o. A finish right from the top draw. And they are right back within touch. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Manchester United may be down, but not out just yet. Keeper has taken decisive action. Ferran Torres, and he's managed to get free. Ferran Torres. Now it's Rafael Leao, knocks it out wide, and it's made its way to him. And that's an excellent interception. That's going to go a long way. Messi. Now it's Ronaldinho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, now he can run away with it. That's put paid to the danger.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
5 minutes to add. Some good work on the right flank here. Here comes the cross. A probing pass. Now it's Ferran Torres. He has found the way through. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, that's a little loose. Italy are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Where it came from. And that is that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Pass somewhat off target. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Well, that pass isn't the best. There is the unmistakable figure of John O'Shea, one of the first names on the team sheet, always, Jim.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be a little biased here because he's from my hometown, but he's about as versatile and dependable as they come.
The ultimate unsung hero. Now, can they get him away? And it's made its way to him. Oh, good line! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Bullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, played right into his path. Real chance! Maldini calmly anticipates.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vieira makes the interception. Desai. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's a smashing touch to get him away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. So what can they conjure from this one? And it's Bale. A probing pass. Pullet plays it in. Abiati claims it without any fuss.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Shot a goal! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. He leaps for it! It's bounced back off the post. Rodri, very much a man of this moment. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? And he's in on goal, and the shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Italy definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Well, they can break here. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to get it away. Zanetti. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Maldini.
That's good play from him.
Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Bebeto. Cucurella. And this is Rui. It's Rui Costa! It's in! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Now there's a Messi! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the lead lasts no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every...
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Hullet. Now it's Messi. And that brings the first half to a close. Manchester United are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. So once again, we're underway. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. Bruno Fernandes. Great chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Zanetti. And it's Messi. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. Vieira. Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Zanetti gets it away. And he's worked it through. And he's found a way past. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. An exchange of stares, and here we go. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Italy with the lead. Aviati claims comfortable. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bruno Fernandes picks it up out wide. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Oh, that it, and pull it! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Oh, the keeper was committed the wrong way, and he could only wait and watch.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Numero 21, Luis Suarez. Lasciano il campo per il numero 17.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Maldini. Cucurella knocks it into space. Rui Costa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. O'Shea proves too strong, too smart. Cucurella. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's gone loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. And this is Messi, and the shot! And no mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Corner number 2 then.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 10, numero 11, Messi. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22.
Leicester is there and he can get that clear. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Modric. Looking to play him in. That looks a good ball through. Rodri. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Rooney. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Cahill is very much of the non-shell pass school. Oh, what has happened here? Italy have a free kick. And this is Ronaldo. He is through. Chance, surely! Ferran Torres. Threads one in. Rooney is onto this. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Rafael Leao has got himself a free kick. Vieira. Aimed beyond the defence. And he was alert to it. Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rooney has been caught there, it's a foul. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Vieira tries to play it through. Oh, shooting chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ronaldo. He has found a way through. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Now it's Rooney. And the counter is on. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Raul. Driving forward. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's Modric! And he couldn't finish.
Modric deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di
Cucurella.
recupero.
And it's Rooney. He's a sharp little ball here. O'Shea. Bebeto. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raul. Oh, this is a great position. Eto'o. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Maldini. Bebeto. Rafael Leao.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. And there goes the final whistle. Oh, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable.
Signore e signori, benvenuti
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand...
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to get it away. He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Suarez might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. O'Shea wins the duel this time. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Bruno Fernandes picks it up out wide. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's well seen too. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is a great pick out. And Bebeto! Zanetti delivers. Cleared away.
Bebeto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Rui Costa spots it and intercepts.
Italy always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now that looks a decent ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Raul receives it in a wide position. Good read, needed to be. Rodri.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. Threads one in. And he welcomes it in. And the ball is out of play. Zanetti. Looking for the run. And he's picked it up out wide. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Raul. Can he get on the end? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's been cut out, well played. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with two up.
Oh, that's a key interception. It's Bebeto. Bebeto! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Look at the space here. And now they can spring out of defence. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And this shoots! And no mistake. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Lewis Suarez. Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cucurella.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
That's been
recupero.
intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. And he was quick to react. And it's Hullet. Always onto this. Chance here to counter. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. That's the end of the first 45. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And here is the first touch of the second half. Leicester gets across to intercept that. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. He is through here. Steaming on goalwards. Real chance! Bruno Fernandes. Rodri. Can he get it through? That's been slipped through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Bruno Fernandes. Bale. Bale getting forward. Oh, perfectly measured that. Not a hint. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Pinches it off him. Bale made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Rodri.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Raul. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Bruno Fernandes, a player who needs no introduction. Not the most accurate pass. Forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cahill kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Aimed beyond the defence.
Italy really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. He might be in here! And this is Ronaldo. Nice interception, well timed. Now, can they get him away? And a chance! And he hits the net! Italy are back in business! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Il numero 8.
Oh, what a game we... It's
Il numero 11. Messi.
again, a brilliant save.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Deftly away. Italy are looking to go forward now. That'll be a throw-in. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Cucurella. That's a good run down the left. He's found space here. That is lovely. Rooney! Wayne Rooney! Only him! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it.
Chance for a shot! And one more try! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now there's the clearance. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Rooney. And he's quick to return it. Decent chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United, oh, terrible pass.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! Off the post. He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Cucurella is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Cucurella. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he's managed to get rid.
That's going in strongly.
Now it's Rafael Leao. And that's that. Manchester United can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of...